Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading, and as always I hope you're doing well. And Virgo, if you're new to this channel, my name is Joe. I'll be doing a reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Okay, as usual, always keep in mind my readings are timeless and they are general, so just take whatever resonates, leave the rest behind. And the best time for you to watch or listen to my readings is when you come across them, or if a title catches your attention. That's why they're timeless, and that's usually how it always works. Do feel free to browse my channel. You might want to check some of the previous readings that I've done for your sign, but Virgo, more than anything, do check what other signs you have, the other placements, mostly Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't just focus on your Sun sign. And then you can go ahead and check out some of the readings that I've done specifically for those signs. Mostly if you're having a hard time finding a reading that resonates with you at this current moment of your life. Sometimes that happens, and it usually means that your messages are just simply coming stronger from those placements. It all depends on your current life path or journey. And last but not least, please do subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. It's always the best way to support a channel and to help it grow. And thank you to all of you who have already liked, commented, subscribed, and for your kind donations. I truly appreciate all of your support. Thank you very, very much. All right, Virgo. Okay, let's get started. Virgo, you've got the Four of Wands as the heart of the matter of your reading, or the starting energy that you're dealing with. And the Four of Wands talks about finding harmony, some type of balance. Trying to. I think some of you should try to focus more on the positive side of things. Okay, this is a really nice energy to be in. Very, very positive. All this yellow represents our solar plexus. So it talks about being confident, believing, trusting, okay? I think some of you, Virgo, have gone through so many things already. I sometimes see this card as graduation day, finally reaching some type of point, in your life where you're meant to live in a state of harmony, of balance. And I don't know, sometimes when you start focusing on the negative side of things, or stepping into a state of disharmony, you should always remind yourself that, maybe, always tell yourself, it's not true, but you should always say, I'm too old for this shit, okay? I don't know how old you are. But yeah, literally, that's a way of saying, you have better things to deal with in life, than being in a state of disharmony or anything like that. Okay, so I think you're being reminded to always try to stay in this positive mindset. Okay, and in the state of harmony, it's very balanced energy. The energy that's crossing could be a challenge or blockage. It's the Six of Swords. You're meant to move away from something where you're not happy. Leave behind the things that, don't fulfill you. This is about putting yourself on the right path, moving on. Okay? Virgo, there might be this could be sometimes to move on from something or leave something behind, it requires a lot of strength. It's not easy. I see these individuals with their heads hanging low. That's almost like having some type of guilt, remorse. It's part of life, but you're meant to move on and move to somewhere better, where there's more harmony. Okay? So this is a challenge. This is blocking you. Okay? But you're meant to do this. And might not be easy for some of you. Now, crowning in your conscious mind, and you are aware of this, or you're constantly thinking about it, it's the Page of Cups. Virgo, I get this energy where you should allow yourself to emotionally discover things, to feel different things. Also, this is you understanding that, you know, maybe there's something in the situation that you're in that's not very fulfilling. You're having a hard time connecting with it. You might be ignoring or blocking your emotions, and you are aware of this, or you're just simply not feeling something to the fullest. You know, there's something that doesn't really emotionally fulfill you here. I think you're trying to figure out what would be the best thing. You know, pages are always small and starting energies. So yeah, I think you're trying to get a grasp here of your feelings, of what would make you happy. I don't know. But you know that there's something that's just not, it's not cutting it through for you, right? It's just not cutting it for you. You're meant to reach a place where there's more balance, or we feel fulfilled, where there's some type of celebration, where you know, it's like even feeling like at home. You know, you're meant to be in a place or in a situation or environment where you feel like you're at home. You know, I always get this question when I see this card. You know, there's no, well, not the question, but it's the saying. You know, there's no place like home. Or you should ask yourself, you know, where could I be that I could feel like if I was at home, you know? And yeah, it's about being in a place where you feel like you're part of it. This could be even your soul tribe, people who are most of your kind, you know, or of your type. Subconscious mind, you're not aware of this, and you should pay more attention to this Three of Pentacles. This talks about the opposite of this, okay? You see this dark environment. Threes usually talk about, well, Three of Pentacles usually talks about working together with others. I think somehow they're trying to tell you that your spirit guides or your angels or divine is behind the scenes trying to work things out for you. You know, they're trying to work together. There's something you have to do also. You know, you have to put your part here, okay, so that everything starts flowing the way you're meant to. You're meant to move on. But also, you know, I get this warning that Virgo, I think you're in an environment or in a place where you're not, you know, dark. I think you're meant to step out of this place, energy, situation. You're meant to shine. You're meant to prove who you really are and what you are capable of. And I don't think you have been able to do that in this environment, whether it's a job, relationship, even a family matter, you know. There are other individuals or energies that are just, you know, they prevent you from growing. And probably it's not even directly or on purpose, you know. It could be, okay, maybe there's some jealousy and they don't want to see you shine. But sometimes even when you are working in an environment like a job or, I don't know, whatever, people stop you from doing what you really should be doing. And they tell you, no, don't do that. Just stick to what you're doing and that's fine, you know. It could be, you know. Virgo, also I feel that for some of you there could be some type of unappreciation for what you have done already or for what you do, you know. I don't think, or simply put, you know, I guess some people just don't see what you're truly capable of. Maybe you don't see it either because you have been somehow limited or restrained from doing this. And maybe it's time for you to really see that you are very more capable than what you think of doing something else. Or maybe even the same thing, but you're meant to do it bigger, better. And you haven't been able to do this and even prove it to yourself because you have been limited by this other forces or energies. So Virgo, you're meant to step out of this environment. You're meant to put yourself out there and do something. You're meant to shine. You're meant to do something better. You're meant to be in a place where there's more balance, harmony, approval. not even approval. I think, you know, I also get the energy of freedom. You know, it's like you being out there with all this sunlight, out in this open space, being celebrated and celebrating, you know, because you're finally in a place where you can do whatever you want to do, the way you should do, okay? But there is some sense of freedom for you to finally do something that you haven't been able to do for some time already. Now, behind you, your recent past, and could be where you're coming from or what you're leaving behind, or just simply the reason why you're going through this, the Queen of Swords. I think you have been thinking about this for quite some time already, Virgo, and they're telling you that you should stop probably overthinking things, or I don't know, could you be overcomplicating things? Have you been waiting for some type of clarity? Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe it's time that you should deal with something, confront it, and, you know, probably even cut it out of your life and move on. This is something you should have done by now, okay? Don't stay waiting to get some type of clarity or messages or... no, Virgo, you're meant to finally make the decision and take action. It's about learning to be true and loyal to yourself, Virgo, okay? What is it what you want now? Where do you want to go? You don't want to stay in this any longer. I think they're telling you, you know, you're not meant to stay here. You're meant to move on. So, Virgo, it's time to do something about this. Stop overthinking things. Stop overcomplicating. It could be, okay? It's time for you to make a decision. Now, in front of you, where you're meant to go to, or near future for some of you, is the Ten of Cups. I love that. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups, but you know, well, to get to this Ten of Cups, Virgo, you're gonna have to switch things here. And you're gonna have to see the truth about something. You're gonna have to, you should have seen the truth about something, or maybe you're already starting to see that, or you're starting to get the impression about something, you know. Yeah, you can have this Ten of Cups if you've been asking for this, if you've been wishing for this. Finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, the rainbow after the storm, you know. Well, you're gonna have to get yourself out of this environment. You gotta step out of the dark to be able to see the light, and then everything will change. You know, this is almost like a reflection of this, right? It's like some of you, Virgo, it could be a relationship where, you know, you're meant to be somewhere where you and another person are more, you know, and maybe they're telling you, you know, maybe with someone else you're meant to be together forever, you know, maybe even if that is in your plans to, you know, to start a family or whatever, move in, buy a house, have kids, whatever, okay? Take it as best resonates, because like I said, it could be even a job, it could be anything, but not the place where you're at. You have to address your emotions. You have to be more true and loyal to yourself, and start asking yourself, or maybe you're already asking yourself that question, you know, where would I be happier? Where would I be more in harmony? Maybe some of you are just meant to connect with your soul tribe, be with people in a place. It could be moving to another town, country, state, planet, where there are individuals like you that are more, you know, where you can communicate and feel more like at home, right? I don't think you feel that way where you're at. This is how you should see yourself or respond to the situation. Is the Six of Pentacles. This is about balancing things. Some type of equal give and take. Absolutely. I get the energy of this Maybe you've been overgiving too much to a situation and there has been unappreciation, which I got from the Three of Pentacles, and I get it here too. I think, you know, I think you don't give yourselves enough credit because other people don't give it to you, you know, and that's the problem. But it shouldn't be that way. Maybe you're meant to see that clarity now, you know, and be more clear about this. Maybe you're going to start seeing, you know, I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to put on the table. But others don't see that. They're not very appreciative about my efforts. And maybe it's time for you to stop overgiving. Okay? And at the same time, when you do that, well, you're going to balance the energy. You're going to make things more... There's going to be more equity, more equal give and take. Okay? Also, some of you, it seems that you have to like ask for permission or beg for or ask for things when you shouldn't. I think some of these things are your right to have or to be able to do, you know, and under no circumstance should you be asking for permission or begging for something. It's like this breadcrumbing energy, you know, it's like, no, you shouldn't. That's why there has to be harmony. You've been through too much already, Virgo. This is that graduation data I'm getting also. You're meant to walk through this gate, a new portal to a new beginning. Is this 1111? Maybe something on... Because my readings are timeless, but I'm still going to say it because I'm reading this reading on September. But maybe something around November 11. It doesn't have to be the same year, you know. But something about maybe an 11/11 that could change for you. You're meant to walk through a portal. Okay. If not, just the number itself could mean something to you. If you see 11/11 a lot or 22/22, something like that. Any paired numbers, it might mean something to you. And it's calling you to move forward and leave something behind. So yeah, you have to stop overgiving something here, and you have to stop begging or asking for things when you shouldn't. Okay. This is the energy that's surrounding and influencing or inspiring. It's the Six of Cups. Interesting energy. Because, well, the 6 and the 6, it's about, you know, this bittersweet energy. For some of you, it might be that way. But it's time to say goodbye to something that you have outgrown. That's that 6, that other 6 moving on. And when I said maybe there might be some type of guilt, remorse, feeling bad about it. But I think you know it's time to move on. This child is taller than the other one, you know. That sometimes happens, you know. Sometimes we grow faster than other people. And that's in all senses. It doesn't matter what the age or anything. Sometimes we develop more than others. Other people stop developing or growing spiritually, mentally, whatever way you want to see it. And the worst thing that you should do, Virgo, is to wait and see if they can catch up with you. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes they don't. Other people just don't have the, if it's not the will or the desire, it's just they don't have the capacity that you have to keep growing. And this is where you have to understand, you know, it's very painful. If it's a relationship, whatever it is, you just have to understand, make peace with it and accept it and say, you know, I understand. This is no longer for me. I have outgrown the situation, and I'm meant to move on and go after my 10 of Cups. I have to stop giving so much. I have to stop begging so much. It's time for me to move. You know, maybe you are addressing your emotions. You're trying to figure out what you're feeling. It could be with this, you know. Maybe you're going through something that you've never felt before. And it's probably making it harder, confusing. I don't know. But it's part of your path. It's part of your growth. And that's how it goes. Okay? In your hopes and fears, we've got the King of Wands. Beautiful Virgo, very divine, masculine, feminine, masculine fire energy. Sorry, I was going to say feminine. This is feminine, but it doesn't matter what gender you are. Okay? I think it's this desire. You don't want your desires to go out, your spark. That, I don't know, it could be that some of you are afraid that something will happen if you do go after your passions, after something new. You're meant to do this, but you're afraid of doing so. You're holding yourself back. Something's preventing you from doing this. You are protected if you're asking yourself, will I be okay if I go after something new? Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. Why? Because you are protected. The King of Wands has the salamanders on his cloak, and on the chair there's two of them, and there's one right on the floor, or on the ground right next to him. And the salamander has a spiritual meaning that represents protection against fire. So yes, Virgo, you are protected against your own passions, going after your own desires. You're meant to do this, actually. Okay, so everything will turn out fine, even if you think that you're not meant to, or something's going to happen, or that something's going to go wrong. No, you're being called here to step to something more harmonious in your life. You're meant to go after your Ten of Cups. That's the whole thing right here, okay? You are meant to do this, but you're having a hard time addressing your emotions, and it's confusing you. You're trying to understand. But this is what happens when we outgrow a situation and we're not meant to be in it anymore. The worst thing that you can do is stay and wait and see what happens. That's betrayal, self-betrayal. Worst betrayal is self-betrayal. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. Okay, Virgo? You can't pretend to be happy in a place where you're not probably happy anymore. The outcome or the advice is go after your happiness. Go after what makes you, what emotionally fulfills you. You're meant to heal, you're meant to grow, you're meant to go with the flow of things. You know, this is your cup runneth over. I mean, literally, this is just divine is really trying to come in with this for you, but he needs you to also, you know, it's just like the painting by Michelangelo, the 16th Chapel, you know, on the ceiling work. It's the two hands, the creation of man, you know, God's hand, if you see it, is really stretched. You can see it, they're stretching really. And Adam's hand is kind of lazily, and Adam's not even looking at God, he's turning away, you know. And it's not that he's, you know, ignoring God or anything like that. I think they're trying to tell you in that sense that, you know, God is always there for you. All you have to do is just put your other part, and, you know, God will always be there for you, supporting you, okay? And they're really trying to help you here. All you have to do is just, you know, accept and start moving. And you'll get this Ten of Cups, you know, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, you know, can't get any better than that. But there are sacrifices that have to be made, okay? There's your Five of Cups. Don't focus on the negative side of things. Don't focus on what is lost, what will be lost, or what you've already lost in your past, you know. Stop focusing on the negative side of things. Focus on the positive. Focus on the harmony, okay? This is a very dark energy to be in, but you're not meant to be in this energy at all. You're meant to take new opportunities, okay? So, yes, there are sacrifices, but don't see them as losses. See them as lessons, amazing and beautiful lessons in life. And why are they beautiful? Because they hurt. They are painful. The best lessons in life, the best gifts in life are very painful. But that's how we grow. Okay? Don't stay and wait for something to improve or change or pop out. Okay? The situation is, I think it's lost. It's as withered. You have the pentacles is not the fruition of this plant. You're supposed to get grapes. All pentacles have grapes in them. Well, most of the cards have grapes in them, but this one doesn't. The pentacles is the energy that you invested on the situation. Stop investing. Stop giving. Okay? You're meant to just stop giving and stop waiting, and don't wait for anything to change. They got the Sun card, which is Leo energy, and you're meant to. It's about new beginnings, new opportunities, a fresh new start. This is you know, a rebirth for some of you. It's just a new cycle. See it that way, okay? But you're meant to have a new beginning, a new opportunity. Don't see anything as a loss. It's never a loss. Never. And I know it can be very painful. Okay, let's get additional messages, advice, or warnings from this other deck, just in case I might be missing something, or to see what else comes out. Then we'll close your reading with the Woodland Warden's Oracle deck. Okay, that's a strong message. The Three of Swords, you know, it's going through the pain, heal, accept it, okay? But don't let it get the best of you, okay? What are the messages here for Virgo regarding this situation? Thank you. What else here for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo? Something else you need to tell Virgo. What would it be, please? Anything else for Virgo? Okay. Virgo, you got the Queen of Wands. You know, with the King of Wands and your hopes and fears, I think they're telling you to balance your divine masculine and feminine energies, in the sense that she's got a black cat, okay? That's not bad luck, okay? That's mystery. That cat's name is mystery. You're supposed to embrace the mystery, okay? Go with the flow of things. Don't sit and be lazy, no. But go with the flow of things. Let things flow for you. Believe in magic, okay? Heal. Do your thing. Enjoy. Don't let anything make you angry, bitter, sad, resentful. Don't hold on to grudges. Just make peace with the situation and go after your desires. Okay? Here's Three of Swords again, okay? I can't make this up, really. And I thought, I bet that Three of Swords flew out. Yeah, if it hurts, it was meant to be. That's the best way I can put it for you. It was part of your path. And I don't like to say it this way, but maybe it's a good sign. Okay? Now you have to heal and move on. Drop your swords, Five of Swords, you know, just drop your swords, move on, walk away from the Five to the Six of Swords. It's just say, you know, for some of you, it might be the situation. Maybe you're fed up with something, and it's time to just, you know, say, screw this, I'm out of here. I cannot deal with this anymore. I have outgrown this. I am after my 10 of Cups now. I want to heal. I want to move on. I want to be in a place where there's more harmony, where I feel like I am at home, you know. I don't want to be in this environment trapped any longer. Okay? Then we got the Fool. You're meant to have a new beginning. Aries energy. Take a leap of faith. Go for it. You're meant to have a new beginning here. It's just a new cycle, a new chapter in your life. And then I got the Magician, which is, yeah, it's that new cycle. You're meant to manifest. Bring your dreams to reality. Bring your dreams to reality. You have the tools, the knowledge, the expertise to manifest whatever it is that you desire. Okay, as above, so below, Virgo. So, only your mind is the only thing that can limit you. Only your mind can stop you. Okay? Let's close your reading with the Woodland Warden Historical deck. Alright, let's see how many shuffles. Okay, I think one more. Yeah. Okay, what are the messages here for Virgo, please, with this Oracle deck? So you have the chipmunk and the laurel, which means success. Okay. Number 7. And success says, the chipmunk and the laurel symbolizes a new venture that will surely lead to success. The chipmunk often takes the road less traveled, finding hidden pathways and adventure along the way. The laurel is a symbol of victory, used to crown the winners in the ancient Olympic Games. Together, they tell us to take charge of our destiny, carve our own path, and find success. In the upright position, it says that you should forge a unique path towards your desires. The road to achieving your goals is hardly ever straight and easy, but the journey is ultimately rewarding. In the reverse, it says that this can be a sign of stagnation. You may feel frustrated, stalled, or set back. Think about the clever and enterprising chipmunk. What lesser-known pathways could lead you to your goal? Or how might you redefine success? Okay, 2 questions you have to ask yourself for this card is 1, what successes in my life can I celebrate? I think it's very important that, yeah, you always, keep that positive mindset. Stop focusing on the losses, okay? And number 2 is, how can I carve my own path and live my truth? It's that, being true and loyal to yourself and address your emotions. Understand what you're feeling. Understand what you're going through. Okay? And just start moving on. You'll be fine. You are protected, Virgo. Okay? But yeah, you're not meant to stay here when there's something much better waiting for you on the long run. Okay? Alright, Virgo, I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance and the answers that you are seeking at this moment of your life. And if you do like it and enjoy it, please do hit the like button and leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate it very much. And Virgo, as usual, I hope to see you next time. And please do stay safe, be happy, and stay very blessed. Goodbye.